Donald Trump's 2024 campaign was full of unexpected twists and turns. One pleasant surprise, however, was the number of moments that highlighted Catholic faith and values. From social media posts to key alliances and heartfelt prayers, there were countless examples worth celebrating. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 most Catholic moments of Donald Trump's 2024 presidential campaign. Now, let's take a look. Number 10. On September 8, 2024, Donald Trump shared an image of Our Lady of Guadalupe on his Truth Social account. He wrote, "Happy Birthday, Mary," alongside the picture. September 8th was the feast of the Nativity of the Blessed Virgin Mary. This feast day commemorates the birthday of Mary. There are only 3 birthdays on the liturgical calendar: Mary, Jesus, and John the Baptist. Number 9. On October 17, 2024, Donald Trump participated in an interview with Raymond Arroyo of EWTN. The Eternal Word television network is the largest Catholic media network in the world. Founded in 1981 by Mother Angelica, a poor Clare nun, it is based in Irondale, Alabama, and broadcasts Catholic programming to millions of viewers globally. The interview took place just before the Alfred Smith Memorial Foundation dinner in New York City. Trump discussed his support for the Catholic Church, his stance on pro-life issues, and his views on religious freedom. Number 8. On September 29, 2024, which is the Feast of the Archangels in the liturgical calendar, Donald Trump posted the prayer to Saint Michael on his social media platforms. He shared the prayer along with an image of Saint Michael the Archangel, aligning with the traditional Catholic observance of the feast day. The prayer was composed by Pope Leo XIII in 1886. It was written after a disturbing vision he reportedly had. In response, he composed the prayer to invoke the intercession of Saint Michael, who is considered the protector of the Church and the heavenly warrior against evil. Number 7. Throughout the campaign, Donald Trump would often play Ave Maria during his rallies. On October 14, 2024, at a town hall in Oaks, Pennsylvania, after 2 attendees experienced medical emergencies, Trump requested the song be played. The instrumental version was followed by a recording of Luciano Pavarotti's rendition. The song Ave Maria is one of the most iconic and beloved pieces of music in both classical and religious traditions. The title, which means Hail Mary in Latin, refers to the traditional Catholic prayer honoring the Virgin Mary. Number 6. On October 17, 2024, Donald Trump attended the Alfred Smith Memorial Foundation dinner in New York City, an annual event benefiting Catholic charities. This dinner is traditionally a platform for presidential candidates to engage in lighthearted banter. The event was also attended by Archbishop Timothy Dolan and Catholic comedian Jim Gaffigan. Al Smith served 4 terms as the governor of New York and was the first Catholic to run for President of the United States as the Democratic nominee in 1928. Number 5. On July 13, 2024, during a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, Father Sharon, a Ukrainian Catholic priest from Pittsburgh, offered a prayer for Donald Trump's safety. Shortly after, an assassination attempt occurred when a gunman fired shots at Trump, injuring him on the ear. The attack resulted in the death of 1 attendee and injuries to 2 others. The shooter was subsequently neutralized by Secret Service agents. Father Sharon later expressed his shock and concern, emphasizing the escalating political tensions in the country. He remarked, "We are at the boiling point," highlighting the need for prayers and unity. Number 4. During the 2024 presidential campaign, Donald Trump launched the Catholics for Trump coalition to rally Catholic support. Prominent Catholic figures, including former U.S. Ambassador to the Holy See Callista Gingrich and former Senator Rick Santorum, endorsed the coalition, praising Trump's record on religious freedom and pro-life issues. Additionally, the organization, Catholic Vote, contributed millions of dollars to run media campaigns, organize voter outreach, and turn out Catholic voters in support of Donald Trump. It was so successful that President Trump appointed the founder, Brian Birch, as the next ambassador to the Vatican. Number 3. The selection of J.D. Vance as vice president. Vance, a Catholic convert, will be the nation's second Catholic vice president after Joe Biden. Growing up Protestant and then eventually becoming non-affiliated, it was a long journey for Vance to become a Catholic. It wasn't until adulthood when a few informal conversations with a couple of Dominican friars led to a period of serious study of Catholicism. Vance was later baptized in August of 2019 by a Dominican priest, Father Henry Stephan, at St. Gertrude Priory, which is attached to a Dominican parish in Cincinnati. After he became a Catholic, Vance wrote in his conversion essay, "I realized that there was a part of me, the best part, that took its cues from Catholicism." Number 2. The appointment of at least a dozen Catholics to prominent positions in the administration. From Sean Duffy as Transportation Secretary, to Marco Rubio as Secretary of State, and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. as Secretary of Health and Human Services, this may be the most Catholic cabinet ever. Other Catholic nominees include Tom Homan as the Border Czar, Linda McMahon as Secretary of Education, Caroline Leavitt as the Press Secretary, and John Ratcliffe as the Director of the Central Intelligence Agency. The Biden administration was also noted for appointing a significant number of Catholics to high office. However, Trump's appointments represent a departure from the liberal Catholics of Biden's era to ones with a more conservative, pro-life outlook. Number 1. Donald Trump winning a historic victory with large margins of Catholic votes. This is a group of voters that had swung significantly since the 2016 and 2020 elections. In 2020, the Catholic electorate was almost evenly split, with 50% backing Trump and 49% favoring Biden, a longtime member of the faith. This year, according to the Associated Press VoteCast, 54% of Catholic voters supported Trump and 44% backed Harris, a shift that was particularly notable in North Carolina, Florida, and Texas. According to other polling data, Catholics accounted for about 22% of the votes cast in the top 10 swing states. Both Trump and his running mate J.D. Vance courted the Catholic vote heavily in the last few weeks of the election. In late October, Trump called Harris destructive to Christianity and said Catholics are treated worse than anybody. In that same week, Vance published an op-ed in the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, accusing Harris of prejudice against Catholics